The accused will be severely dealt with, says the Petroleum Minister. For more on this story, I want to bring in headlines today is Atir Khan. I also want to bring in Executive Editor Javed Ansari for more on this. Atir, one is a peon, the other is a clerk, the third is a journalist. Now, tell us more about this clerk and a peon. Who were they working for? Who was the officer they were working for? I believe several officers have also been questioned by the Delhi police.
Well, that's right. That's what the police is trying to figure out as we speak. Behind me in Delhi Police Commissioner's Chamber, senior crime branch officials are locked up in a meeting. And apparently there are two big major companies which are under the scanner for getting undue benefit from passing on these documents. Now, we know the two persons who have been arrested are, the ministry employees. And they were instrumental in passing on the classified documents to three middlemen. The one person who is purportedly a journalist has also been detained for questioning. And as we speak, raids are being carried out at several places in New Delhi. Some buildings, we have learned from our sources, are being searched in connection with documents. Many documents have been seized, but police thinks that there are many more documents which need to be, rounded up. And there are some persons also which are likely to be rounded up in the raids and searches in near future. Gaurav?
Okay, Javed, now this operation, according to Dharmendra Pradhan, the Petroleum Minister, was on for several months. These people were under surveillance. Once the police had their information, they swooped down, arrested them. What more do we know of the group they were allegedly working for?
What we know is that it was one of the major corporate houses. What we do not know is the identity. The police are extremely tight-lipped. They say this is a very sensitive case, given the fact that it comes just a few days before the union budget will be presented before the country. They do not want to do anything which will upset the balance. They also want to get to the bottom of it. Right now, only two low-ranking officials have been taken into custody. After interrogating them, they want to investigate and find out whether others were involved, whether this chain went much higher up, and officials who could wield influence, who could alter or affect policy decisions were involved. Those are things that they are looking for. They are also looking at modus operandi. They're also looking at various other aspects of how the details of how this nexus worked, so as to get to the bottom of it and to try and nab all those who were involved in this.
Okay. Atir, CCTV cameras were installed in the Petroleum Ministry, says Dharmendra Pradhan. Surveillance was on. Papers were being photostated, it seems. Documents were being ferreted out of computers and being given to middlemen. Do we know more about the middlemen who've been detained?
Well, you see, this racket has been busted in the nick of time just ahead of a budget session. So that's the saving grace. But then this was on for a long time now, and it's been happening since the time of UPA government. So therefore, it will take police a while to, work back towards and investigate into the past as to how long they have been working there, how did they gain access, and whether the senior officials of these companies, oil companies, were in the know of these documents being passed on to the company. So these are the things which the police are trying to find out. They are trying to sift through facts, and very shortly we expect Delhi Police Commissioner to make a statement in this regard.
Okay, Atir and Javed, stay on with me for a moment. A short while back, we spoke to two former CBI directors to try and find out if it's possible to trace the source of the leak. Government documents passed through several hands. How difficult is it? I spoke to D.R. Karthikeyan, we spoke to Joginder Singh. Reactions also coming in from Congress Party's Manish Tiwari and BJP's Sudhanshu Mittal. Let's listen in.
See, nothing. There is a Punjabi saying, Ishq or mushk, love and smell cannot be hidden. How long will they hide it? It is bound to come out. And secondly, it is something, Rahul, which is an everyday affair in the government of India. The first case, I would only remind you, was of Kumar Narayan during Rajiv Gandhi's time. And you have the famous or infamous radio tapes, which was also a record of the between including some MPs of the then ruling parties, which associated with the government. They were there, they spent a year or so in jail. And it is something which is going on that unfortunately we have the law. We have not put the onus on these people who have passed on this information as to how they got. It is still left to the police to prove that this document was with these people and they got it from the government.
Saman, there are rogue elements in any system. What is critical is that these rogue elements must be identified, isolated, apprehended and punished. You know, this is a very serious matter. The importance of the matter can never be undermined for the simple reason that whatever is confidential to the system must remain. But every system works on the inherent trust of its employees. Every system trusts its employees. And if there is delinquency in the employees, it must be dealt with very, very severely and very seriously. The employees who have been caught is just one thing. What is critical is who are the beneficiaries of these informations. A very detailed and thorough probe must be undertaken. I'm sure the Delhi police will do that because there is nobody in the government who will ever condone such delinquency which can endanger national security.
Now, you know, from what you are telling, I don't know, I've just landed in Delhi. Going by what you are telling, if people who have been indulging in unethical, treacherous activities have been involved in the government, that is leaking out sensitive information to favor some individuals, they deserve to be dealt with. If, you know, it's a very difficult job, and if what you say is right, Delhi police officers have to be complimented, and the people who are arrested, irrespective of the position, should be dealt with very severely, arrested, of course, suspended, prosecuted, and got convicted.
Well, it's indeed a very, very serious matter. If at all there has been a deliberate attempt to try and access material which has been held in confidentiality, then obviously it needs to be investigated. The police to get to the bottom of it, and whosoever is responsible, needs to be dealt with severely.
And the Delhi Police Commissioner B.S. Basti is to make a statement on this. Let's try and listen in.
देखिए, एक हमारे पास में कि कुछ लोग सरकारी दफ्तरों से सरकारी डॉक्यूमेंट्स को अनऑथराइजली फोटोकॉपी करके या चोरी करके वो कुछ गैर सरकारी लोगों को उन डॉक्यूमेंट्स को देते हैं फॉर सम रिवॉर्ड। तो इस इंफॉर्मेशन को के बेसिस पे एक ट्रैप लगाया गया था शास्त्री भवन में। तो ट्रैप लगाने के बाद में वहाँ पर 3 व्यक्तियों को गिरफ्तार किया गया था। उनसे कुछ सरकारी कागज़ जो उनके पास में नहीं होने चाहिए थे वो मिले थे। उनसे बातचीत की गई। बातचीत के बेसिस पे 2 अन्य व्यक्ति जो उनकी मदद किया करते थे उनको भी डिटेन किया गया है। उसके अलावा कुछ अन्य व्यक्ति जो रेसिपिएंट थे इन डॉक्यूमेंट्स के, जो एक्यूज़ जो पहले रात को पकड़े गए थे 17 की रात को, जो उन एक्यूज़ की इंटरोगेशन के बेसिस पे जो रेसिपिएंट्स ऑफ द डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं उनको आइडेंटिफाई किया गया है और उनसे हमारी बातचीत चल रही है। उनको हम एग्जामिन कर रहे हैं ताकि आगे जो भी मुनासिब कार्रवाई होगी वो की जाएगी।
सर, ये क्या मिनिस्ट्री के दफ्तर में काम किया करते थे ये दोनों जो एम्प्लॉय थे, ईश्वर और
देखिए ऐसा है, इसमें जो व्यक्ति पहले दिन पकड़े गए हैं वो पहले टेम्परेरी MTS मल्टीटास्किंग स्टाफ थे शास्त्री भवन में, और ये काफ़ी समय से ये इस प्रकार की एक्टिविटी करते आ रहे थे। तो बाद में फिर ये अब जो है इन्होंने कुछ फर्जी आइडेंटिटी कार्ड बनवाया, फर्जी जो है पार्किंग लेवल एंट्री पास बनाया, और गाड़ी जिससे आए थे उस गाड़ी के ऊपर में भी भारत सरकार लिखा हुआ था। तो इन व्यक्तियों को गिरफ्तार किया गया। इनसे पूछताछ के दौरान कुछ अन्य व्यक्तियों के बारे में जानकारी मिली है जो इनसे डॉक्यूमेंट रिसीव करते थे, तो जिनको ये डॉक्यूमेंट पैसे के बदले दिया करते थे, तो उनको अब उनको हमने डिटेन की, उनको हमने बुलाया है पूछताछ के लिए और उनसे हमारी बातचीत चल रही है। अगर
कौन लोग हैं, कौन
there are currently raids going on by Delhi police in offices of RIL, of RCOM. Can you confirm or deny?
देखिए, ऐसा है कि जब तक कोई मामला तफ्तीश में होता है तो उसके बारे में कई जानकारियां इस स्टेज पे मैं आपसे साझा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, पर सफिशिएंट इतना होगा आपको बताना कि जो भी इसमें शामिल हैं उन सबको हम पकड़ेंगे और इसके अलावा जो भी व्यक्ति जो इसका बेनिफिशियरी है उसको भी हम पकड़ेंगे। देखिए ऐसा है कि ये जो केस हमने दर्ज किया है, सबसे पहले तो ट्रेसपास है। अनऑथराइजली आप किसी बिल्डिंग में जब घुसते हैं तो ट्रेसपास हो जाती है। फिर आप जब वहां से डॉक्यूमेंट उठाते हैं तो उसमें वो चोरी हो जाती है। हाँ जी, सुन लीजिएगा। उसके बाद में ये जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स अगर आपने जो फर्जी बनाए हैं तो उससे जो है फॉर्जरी उसमें इन्वॉल्व हो जाती है। यानी कि आप ये समझिए 457, 380, 468, 471, 120B IPC तो इसमें अट्रैक्ट हो गया। अब ये जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं इनको हमें स्टडी करना है। इन डॉक्यूमेंट्स को हम स्टडी करेंगे, इनकी नेचर हमें एग्जामिन करनी होगी। अगर ये डॉक्यूमेंट विद इन दी परव्यू ऑफ ऑफिशियल सीक्रेट एक्ट आएंगे तो ऑफिशियल सीक्रेट एक्ट की धारा भी इसमें लगाई जाएगी।
कब से चल रहा है ये? कब से बताया जा रहा है?
ये देखिए, ये काफी समय से चलता आ रहा था। ये समस्या शायद कोई 17 तारीख की समस्या नहीं थी। ये समस्या हो सकता है कई वर्षों से ही चलती आ रही हो, पर ये जब तक हम पूरी तरह से बातचीत नहीं कर लेते तो मैं किसी भी मतलब अंदाज के बेसिस पे आपको कोई भी बात बताना नहीं चाहूँगा। देखिए नहीं, सुन लीजिए। फ्रॉम दी टेलीफोन आया, मैं अभी आया। You see, from the from the preliminary investigation, because this incident, as you know, is of 17th night, so investigation is still in the preliminary stage, and on the basis of preliminary investigation, we can say that these documents had been obtained by certain independent energy consultants who were operating in the field of energy, and similarly certain companies which have been operating in the field of energy.
Sir, who was the complainant of this case? How